Hello and welcome. I just watched episode 9 of My Happy Marriage, Watashi no Shiawase na Kekkon, and the sassy guy is back, and he's wreaking havoc, and he's doing it very well because he's attacking exactly where he needs to be. He's going for the jugular, okay? And Miyo and Kyoka are just bleeding out. This metaphor is already running away from me. It's so interesting though, because the way he was trying to get to Miyo was basically by asserting that Kyoka is basically just like her birth family, like the Sayamoris, which is wrong. And it upset her rightfully that he would make such assertions. The guy just expects Kyoka to be horrible because of his reputation. The thing that really actually works is when he does the same thing to Kyoka, basically getting under his skin, making him feel like he's a horrible person for not noticing how horribly Miyo is doing, for letting her push herself so much and not intervening. It leads to such a horrible moment that it's in one part, Miyo needs to learn to rely on her soon-to-be husband. She just has to. There is no shouldering the burden herself anymore. It's the next step in her evolution. Sure, she has decided to be with Kyoka. She has decided that maybe she can be worthy of him. Okay, that's great, but now she has to be able to be emotionally vulnerable with him. She needs to not just show sometimes what she wants and doesn't want or whatnot. She needs to tell him when things are going wrong, even when it seems inconvenient. Because basically, as someone who struggles with the same thing, it's never going to seem convenient to say when you're having horrible nightmares that are causing you to lose weight and have fainting spells. There's never going to be a good time if you feel like just expressing things that are going wrong with you, if you think they're a burden. So Kyoka's right there. Miyo needs to let him in on what's going on with her. Unfortunately, he made some missteps and went as far to basically verbally punish Miyo as though, oh, like, you can't handle the practical lessons my sister is giving you. Like, you can't just bottle up your nightmares and all your troubles to get one task, the one thing I assigned you done, the one thing I let you do. And I think that's going to be the thing that pushes Miyo to feel like taking the glasses guy's offer, that she can't even train to be the perfect wife and a refined lady for Kyoka, so maybe she'll just do whatever the glasses guy says that only she can do. Maybe that's her only option. And it just frustrates me that he's doing it. He's succeeding here. I don't think that Kyoka's the same as the Sayamoris. They said hurtful things too, but it came from a real place of hatred. Kyoka, he said it by accident. He didn't mean it at all. He didn't even want to really say it. He was just caught in the emotions, like, because it sucks. Okay, it sucks to find out that someone you treasure so dearly and whose well-being you care about so much doesn't trust you. They don't want to tell you. They don't think you need to know when they're doing horrifically. Again, I understand why Miyo chose what she did, but it's not good for the relationship, and especially not good for your partner, this person you say matters so much to you. Emotionally intimate relationships need to be emotionally intimate. There needs to be trusting of your deepest, darkest thoughts, like whatever comes your way. You need to be able to entrust that to your partner, to the other people in it. Otherwise, it's not an emotionally intimate relationship. It's just two people existing near each other. And again, I get to criticize Miyo for this because I suffer it myself, so I know what's going wrong here. I suffer from it / I fall into it. It's such an easy trap to fall into, because when you're withholding that information from someone, you think you're doing the right thing. Well, you think you're doing the right thing, in part because it's also easier. When you get used to just bottling it up, then it becomes so difficult to involve someone else in it. It feels simpler to just go with the flow and do what you've always done, even if that leads you to never actually resolving anything. Whereas if you would have taken the leap and done the scary thing and shared how you're feeling with the other person, that would have actually helped. That could have maybe fixed things. I hate that the dude's plan is working. I felt good when it wasn't really working on Miyo. But he sure hit the right spot with Kyoka. I am very concerned now that they're going to the guy's lair. They're going to his house. They're going to be among his people. I don't know. I feel like Kyoka needs backup on this, because this is getting scary. I mean, maybe it's obvious to me how bad of an idea it is, because I know as an audience member that he's involved with the grotesqueries. But he doesn't really know that. Surely he's got to have an idea of something weird's going on. I mean, the Kyoka's smart. God. I worry. I have a lot of worry. It's building up to some shit, and I'm worried, per usual. When have I not been worried in this show? Well, I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go watch a K-drama now that maybe I can make videos about. I don't know, I'm a little too deep into it to be going episode by episode on. Thank you very much for tuning in, and until next time.